got my Icon Overlord resistance jacket, not the textile. It's actually the more heavy duty of the bunch. I think it retails for $330 on most of your major websites, Revzilla, and a couple of the other ones. So we'll go right into it. I'll give you my likes, dislikes, and just a brief overview of the jacket. So starting from the sleeves here, you've got a lot of really thick textile material with breathable material here. Let me get it in the light here a little better so you can see here. And then you come up to the elbow pad here. Really nice hard plastic material. Definitely feels like if you were to go down in an accident or a spill that you're not going to have any issues at all with this thing holding up. Coming up here on the other part of the arm, you can see it's here we go, get a better angle here. You can see the material is somewhat of a stretchy type material. It's going to give it a little bit more give, I guess, if the jacket's a little snug on you. And then coming up to the elbow, or I'm sorry, rather the shoulder, you can see it's got the Icon logo here. Extremely hard material, similar to the elbow. It's definitely going to withstand some damage. And then up on the top of the shoulder here, you've got the same stretchy type material. I think you see that in most riding jackets, but it's going to give it that stretchy give type sensation. So coming down to the front and in the chest, the front you've got a little more of that thicker textile material. It feels almost like a padding. I guess that's what you would consider it. And then up here you've got a thinner, I'd say it's about half the thickness of the shoulder and elbow pads, which I guess the chest isn't too much of a vulnerability when going down. It's not a place that you're going to really get some, blunt force if you were to take a hit. And then you're going to have the exact same things duplicating on the other side of the coat. So coming into the inside, I will give you a warning here. I did remove the inner liner. Reason being, coming to spring and summer here, it's extremely hot in this jacket. I opt for a large. I'm not a big guy. Let me just start that off. About 5'11", 190 pounds. So I'm far from a larger guy, fairly average, and a large suits me just perfect. I wouldn't say that it's big or tight on me, really. The only thing I've noticed that's a little bit loose is the top snap right here. But that's almost a benefit to me because it allows some of the hot air to escape, because it does trap in some of the hot air. So I do have this removed, but it's great if you're in an area where you're able to ride or do ride in the winter. You're not going to have any issues in staying warm. So moving on to the inside of the coat, jacket. Got a lot of pockets. You also have some in the inner liner that are removed, but you're going to have some here. If you have a pocket knife or flashlight or something, you can keep that in there. And then you're going to have, where is it? Oh, mesh pocket here for keeping a wallet or a cell phone of some kind. On the other side, you don't really have too much going on. Same two pockets here. You do have a stash pocket here. I found that it was useful for keeping your identification, maybe some cash, something like that. And I'm always finding out new things as I go on with this coat, so bear with me. The nice thing about it is, and I'm sure this is the case with most jackets, I just do not know about it, you can take out this thick Kevlar type material. It's almost like a memory foam. You can see that when you bend it, it springs back into shape, so it really does absorb a lot of damage. So in the event you were to go down, that's what you're going to take a lot of damage with. And it's also got the same type of material here on the inside of the shoulder, and I'm assuming it's on the inside of the elbow as well. I'm just unable to really get that far into it. The only thing I left out here on the outside of the coat is the zipper and the snap here on the side. I tend to keep them open when it's super hot out, but they do fit right to the edge of my gloves when I do zip it down and tighten it, or button it rather. So all in all, it's a great jacket. I will say it's a little costly. It's one of the more expensive jackets that I was considering. You can find a lot more expensive out there on the market, but you know, considering I was buying not on a budget per se, but yeah, I didn't want to break the bank too much. The back's super nice. It almost gives you a Batman look, to be honest with you. That's the first thing I think of when I see this jacket. It's almost like a Dark Knight kind of thing. You got a huge back plate here with the Icon logo, and then just some various designing work that covers the spine area, which of course is very important. You're going to have some of the thicker padding type material I referred to in the other parts of the coat, jacket. I keep saying coat. With the elastic type material here coming down the back shoulder blades. And then you got a lot of breathable material coming down here along the jacket. So it's definitely a nice jacket. I'd recommend it to anybody. Oh, zipper here. See, I'm still learning a lot about this thing. You got zippers just like a normal jacket would on that part. But if you have any questions about this one, feel free to let me know, ask me. I'll be quick to respond. But all in all, highly recommended. It's I definitely feel like when I'm riding, I feel extremely comfortable with this jacket on. I don't feel like if I were to go down, I'd have any issues with my upper torso area as far as taking unnecessary damage. Even in a high speed collision, I feel like this thing would hold up very well. So thanks guys, I appreciate it, and feel free to comment down below if you have any questions. I'd be glad to answer them for you. Thanks.